Okay, so just a heads up. From now on, I'll be saying Ultra Instinct as Migatte no Gokui because it sounds cooler. Well, other than that, I'm just going to get right into it. So, Goku awakened the Migatte no Gokui state once more. This time it was triggered by Kefla instead of the Spirit Bomb, and I can imagine there still being controversy in the fandom about Kefla, but I'll ignore most of that for this episode. As Son Goku gets stronger, Frieza comments on how he needs him to get even stronger, so Frieza has this plan and Goku is a part of that plan. Maybe he just wants Goku to defeat Jiren. That's probably just it. But it might be something else, but we don't know yet. We haven't seen all of Frieza's colors. We haven't seen all of what he wants to do. He did say that he wants the Super Dragon Balls to rule the gods and everything, but I guess he just wants Goku to win. So Goku also powers up, so does Kefla. Both keep going higher and higher. And again, I reiterate, it's just like watching a Goku versus Goku fight. One goes higher, the other goes higher. They both improve, and that's Goku's thing. Kefla takes on most of Caulifla's traits, which match Goku perfectly for the most part. Piccolo even comments that Kefla is probably stronger than Goku a few moments ago without Migatte no Gokui. So there we have it. Kefla Super Saiyan 2 is even stronger than Goku Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. A lot of people are trying to say Kefla is this strong because of feminism and, insert strong female characters, that kind of thing. But no, I don't believe that. I don't think that. All of this could have been fixed by proper narrative. And I don't think the fandom would have reacted the way it did if they just hinted to the fact that a fusion between Kefla and between Caulifla and Kale, sorry about that, would be OP as shit. There were no indications until the episode they fused where they're all like, oh, the two of us fighting together are the strongest in the universe. I mean, on what grounds do we have to actually believe that? The only thing that's there to tell us that Universe 6 Saiyans are really strong is that Kappa fought Vegeta in base. And he was kind of on par with him. And Vegeta one-shot a Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. There was no other backstory or narrative to actually hint to the fact that Universe 6 Saiyans are generally very strong. So a lot of people just have trouble connecting the dots because they didn't give us the dots in a good order. The dots are all jumbled up and they're like obstacles between them. So yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyway, to continue on, even that overly buff grey alien Jiren cannot ignore this. He finally wakes up in this episode to Goku's and Caulifla's insane power. But it was more likely Goku's because that's what they commented on when he awoke. More importantly though, Vegeta finally realizes what's happening to Goku as he thinks back to the training session he had with Whis along with Goku. Whis told them about the mastery of self-movement and how not even Beerus has mastered this fully yet. So this leaves Vegeta at the end of the episode vowing that he will master this before Goku does. But does anything ever actually go Vegeta's way? Well, we just have to see what they do with Vegeta in regards to the rest of the tournament and Migatte no Gokui. One thing that really bugs me about the portrayal of Migatte no Gokui is that it's supposed to be the mastery of self-movement, but it's shown as more of a state or transformation that you can achieve. But isn't self-movement supposed to be trained? Like your body just reacts. You train your body to just react to stuff. So that's what Whis was training Goku and Vegeta to do in the beginning, but it's moving away from that into being more of a transformation rather than an ability that the body is accustomed to. So now we get inconsistencies like Goku being able to actually move now even if he's completely out of stamina. I just can't make sense of how this actually works. So I don't want to say we should just ignore it because that's the mark of a bad fandom. A fan should not just ignore bad things about a medium or inconsistencies. So, but we can't really do anything about it. So I guess we'll just leave it at that. But really and truly, it was a great episode. Among the best things in this episode We had a very fluid fight. It was intense. They played Ultimate Battle again, once more. I kind of think they're overusing Ultimate Battle at this point, but it was well placed in this episode, so I have no complaints. Goku's movements were also as if he were a nimble cat. I guess that's like an analogy to the instinct part of Migatte no Gokui. Also, even though Goku seemed like he had the hang of it, he didn't actually, because there was still a weakness he had during the moments of his attacks. He had to think about the best ways he could attack, and that hinders, the self-movement thing. So his attacks were actually doing nothing to Kefla, which I don't really understand, because if Migatte no Gokui is just the mastery of self-movement, then his attacks should still do something. But I don't know, that you see what I mean when I say there's an inconsistency. There's just a disconnect between the idea of the actual power and what's actually happening. Despite not having yet fully mastered Migatte no Gokui, he backs Kefla into a corner to the point that she's firing laser beams and shit from all directions, like she's just going crazy. He finishes it with a great kamehameha sequence where he jumps and dodges from rocks to rocks, and he's just really nimble like a cat, like I said before. And man, the visuals were just great. Like, one of the best episodes, honestly. So yeah, that's the end of Kefla. I don't know if we'll ever see her again sometime in the future, but I don't expect any more fusions within the next few episodes or so, because I really do not think Vegeta will be needed in this Tournament of Power. Like, they won't fuse. They just won't. It's Goku and Vegeta. They like to fight separately. They're always competing. Even if the universe is going to be destroyed, these two will not fuse again. Zamasu was just a special case of fan service, so the writers made them do it. I also want to point out that when Goku eliminated Kefla, they both unfused because the Potara earrings broke. But is that really how it works? I seem to recall Kibito and the Supreme Kai fused, and they took off their earrings at some point, but yet they didn't unfuse. So I guess this is just like a mortal thing. Like, mortals can unfuse if their earrings are removed or broken in some way. I can also see that as a huge inconvenience in battle. Imagine crashing through rocks and having to protect those earrings, or else you'll unfuse. Finally, Goku is obviously very weak at the end, yet Jiren doesn't immediately seem like he's going to do anything about it. Why is that? The thing is, I think that Jiren may also actually want Goku to get stronger and work for him at this point, like Frieza, as a part of his wish. The wish that even he will forego his principles for. So I really am looking forward to see what Jiren's wish actually is. Because the man that he is, what could he possibly want? He's really strong. He's even God level. What could he want that he can't have? What will cause him to forego his justice? Anyways, that is the end of my review. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment on what you thought about the episode, what you didn't like. If you want to hate me, just leave some comment bashing me about something. I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you later, and thank you for watching again.